Hello. Today, I want to talk to you about being a good mom and to share with you that it is the hardest and the most important job that there is. We know this in theory, but it's really hard to put it into practice. And we have a lot of self-esteem issues about being the best, but we really don't know what the best is. The biggest surprise of my life was how much I could love my child. My son Logan was born, and I remember besides loving him, I was really afraid of him. He was so tiny, and I was afraid that I would hurt him with my lack of knowledge on how to be a good mom. I was afraid that I would not or could not be a good mom. I don't know what the definition of good mom is, but I was still afraid. I didn't want to hurt him, didn't want to ruin him, didn't want to make a wrong move. I remember how many women told me that he would turn out to be a juvenile delinquent if I worked outside of the home while he was young. Two acquaintances decided that I needed to tell my husband that I was quitting my job to stay home with Logan, and he needed to figure it out how to make more money. Well, needless to say, that wasn't really an option. But what their words hurt. And there was always a doubt, could Logan grow up to be normal if I worked outside the home? Even my own mother weighed into the conversation by comparing me to my sister, who was an at-home mom. As Logan grew older, I took him to numerous doctor's appointments because he had been born with his right eye closed. It was a very complex diagnosis, and after 8 surgeries and numerous appointments, he now has full use of that eye. I would cry every time they took Logan from my arms to take him into surgery. Being a mom has no formal job description or handbook. I made acquaintances with other mothers who were sitting in doctors' offices with their kids, and this became my norm. I knew that all mothers are special, but a mother who has to trust a doctor to help find a cure for their child is a very special mom. To this day, I gravitate to those new moms and offer support because no one can quite understand the pain, the anxiety that a mom with a child with medical needs must carry. I probably love my child too much. He is healthy and well-adjusted young adult who's carving his way into the world. It wasn't always easy, and becoming a single mom when he turned 12 was very difficult. I've met many women that fiercely love their children. No mom shows her love, though, in the same way. Every mom shows love in a very different way. But many times we feel alone in parenting. We want to be successful, but we focus on our lack of success. We also look to our parents and say, this didn't work for me, so I want to do the complete opposite, which many times will cause a problem the other way. It becomes easy to compare our parenting skills with people around us. I want to encourage you today as a mom to not compare yourself. Comparing children and how they turn out is not fair. It is not realistic. And the metrics that we use are usually very subjective. One of the things that I found that I was missing the joy of every moment of being a mom because I was comparing myself to others. And what ended up happening is I was missing the day-to-day, moment-by-moment miracles by worrying about the long-term challenges. It also put pressure on my son to be like others when he just wanted to be himself. Are you a single mom? Are you working full-time outside of the home while doing your best to be the best mom possible? Are there days you're so tired that you can hardly take another step? Do you worry constantly about your children and the world that you're raising them in? Do you have a former spouse or partner that interferes with your parenting? This is very common, and I want to tell you, Mom, you are my hero. And I want you to know that no matter what your parenting style is, you are doing an amazing job just by showing up each day. If you want to talk more about parenting, please go to mammothedge.com and reach out to do a life assessment on parenting. See if life coaching can support you as you do the most important job of all, and that is being a mom. Thank you.